Whenever a fatal overdose occurs, the NYPD will immediately notify my office, and our two agencies will begin gathering information regarding the deceased in an attempt to identify and locate the sources of the narcotics that are killing our residents and ruining our neighborhoods. Our office is determined and committed to hunting down drug dealers, aggressively prosecuting them, and sending them to prison. This overdose response initiative, which is the first of its kind in New York City, will investigate overdose deaths in an effort to uncover who is peddling this fatal poison so that we can hold them accountable for the damage they are causing to Staten Island's families and neighborhoods.
There were approximately 660 overdose deaths throughout New York City due to heroin and opioid abuse. The same year, there were about half that number of homicides. In Staten Island, that disparity is probably even more profound.
Now, this fight we've been fighting for a while. It didn't just creep up on us. It's been exploding probably for the last 5 or 6 years. First, as we talked about in the past, the pills exploded, and now the heroin is overtaking the pills. And the addicts on Staten Island who dealt with the controlled dose from a pharmacy in a pill cannot deal with the uncontrolled dose in these heroin packages. And that's really what's causing this new explosion, I think, on the overdose side.
This new initiative is a step in the right direction to identify the sources of the deaths and really create a more coordinated and effective investigative approach.
Obviously, this is definitely one step, but I think it's a step hugely in the right direction. We can't do what we do on the treatment side if we don't have our partners in law enforcement out in the community doing what they do to help stop the spread of the drugs. This is definitely an important effort. Our community members are dying, our loved ones, we're losing them day in and day out. So being able to identify where the drugs come from and then look to stop that influx is definitely hugely important.
We will continue to do our best to make Staten Island the leader in effectively addressing what has really become a national scourge. But it is certainly on the forefront of our minds here on Staten Island. Thank you very much.